Oh, my trucking life. 193. How the bloody hell are you? We are on site in Tidworth with our trailer of beams, which unfortunately had a bearer collapse yesterday. Check out the end of yesterday's video for a bit more detail in that. Got a bit of an overhang as well. It's all in yesterday's video. I'm not going to show you much about this load today. Yeah, it's about 7:30 now. We ain't going to be up till 8 o'clock. Literally waking up because we. Let me just wipe you. Oh. Lens is all covered in shit. So I've just cleaned the cab. I've just washed the office, and looks like some of it's gone on you. So you've had a nice little polish as well. Yeah, we ain't got to be up till 8:30. We ain't got to be on the site till 8:30. Sorry, so we could have got away with getting up at 8. But I woke up at 6:30 anyway with my trucker's body clock. You know how it goes. These slings are really well done, aren't they? Yes, so we're going to tip these as early as possible, and then we're going to head up to Alton to take a box and a roll of this green stuff. A big 100-metre roll of that. And then who knows what we will do from there. I hope you're all great, and I'll catch you in a bit. Well, I've just been and seen them up there. Looks like they're going to let me in early. Just a fraction early. Forklift driver's just got to sort out all the brickies, get them all ready to start their bricklaying. And then he's going to tip me, so 5 more minutes and I can go in. Seeing all these beautiful flowers around here has inspired me for my next Instagram picture. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, go over there. That's where I put some of my best pictures or random pictures. But I'm going to take something like this with the flowers in the foreground and Cinderella's in the back. So go and check me out on Instagram, CJACEY Vlogs. Spam that like. Let's get out his way. Oh dear. Well, the Forky didn't mind me filming him, so he's going to be a YouTube sensation tonight, I reckon. He's moving out his way so he can swing around with them now. We had a bit more difficulty due to how they was loaded, because there was overlapping out the sides. They wasn't stacked straight. He couldn't grab the whole of each pack, but never mind, it's sorted. Alright guys, we are empty now. We've just secured our roll and our box. All's left to do, I just got to go and grab my winder, wind up 2 more straps, and then, whoa, and then it's off to Alton, guys. Right, we're out of there now. My poor winder. I could hopefully fix it though. I think I can bend it back into position. We're actually closer to this Volvo than the lens appears to make it out. We're overtaking him on a really steep incline, but he's sped up a tiny little bit. Now I've got a car approaching me behind me, and I'm going to start holding him up now, and Mr. Volvo's going to speed up. So, you know, I'll be nice, I'll move across so the Mercedes doesn't get held up anymore, thanks to Mr. Volvo. Breathe in, builder. Hey, there's a good sign. He's come down here with no issues. I should be able to fix my winder. And if I can't, then look forward to the communal burial in a future vlog. I haven't even had it 3 weeks and it's been smashed to bits. It's been left on the back of the trailer for 40 miles and survived. It's been run over by a telehandler and is now on life support machine until we can get it to a voice. Oh, there's another RAF base down here. So we saw Chinooks yesterday. There was a tank parked up at the service station that I just used. It was on private property, so I didn't film it. It looked a bit like a Centurion, but the main body was covered up by a tarp. Possibly a Centurion, may have even been big enough to be a Chieftain, but I don't know. That reminds me, yesterday I said that the Eurofighter Typhoon... There's a Chinook! Oh! Yesterday I said that the Eurofighter Typhoon was my favourite machine and the Chinook was my second favourite. If you look to the left, you'll see him in the sky there. Well, the inevitable has happened. What the local authorities seem to have done is put width restrictions on the area as opposed to weight. So the road I was going to go down showed as fine on my atlas, but there's a 6'6" width restriction, so it looked far too risky to attempt, whereas this road has got access only, 6'6" restriction, and I couldn't go any other way because the next roundabout had a weight restriction on. So I've just come down that width restricted area. Yep, access only, so I need access to this site. I don't flout the law often, and nobody should, but what I get annoyed with and frustrated with is how these little villages are like, oh no, we don't want lorries coming through our village unless they're bringing us supplies and houses that we need. And it does my head in. Instead of the country focusing on telling lorries not to overtake each other on roundabouts, on motorways, why don't they focus on the other kind of areas that lorry drivers get held up with, like having to take 13-mile diversions because of width restrictions, weight restrictions, you know? If you added up all the time lorries had to avoid low bridges, weight restrictions, width restrictions, it would outnumber all the delays encountered by poxy little cars crying about a lorry overtaking another lorry. Rant over. Right, turned out to be the wrong roll. So they've had their box, and I'll be taking the roll back with me. My nickname from when I used to work in a factory by one of my best friends is called Chris Roll. So he doesn't watch my videos, but if you ever do, Tom, you're a legend. Oh, that's not the best sight. As you can see, people park on the corners. Go on, then you go. Thank you. Alright, you ain't gonna get that far out of the way. I don't have a reaction there, buddy. Never mind. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. So it's 150 miles to go. Back up to the house factory for now, unless things change. Tractor, tractor, where are you going today? I know you've got shit to spread, but you're in my bloody way. I'll stay behind you for a couple more miles, but if you don't move, I'll phone Farmer Giles. So please, tractor, get out my way, so I can continue my trucking day. Having gone past Farmer Giles many miles ago, we've now caught up with Mr. Safira, who's going far too slow. With any luck, he'll pull aside and save us from our strife. It's another little mystery in our motor trucking life. Alright guys, well, we've just had a break, and I was going to show you a clip of, there wasn't any scene of the accident, but I've had to go past an accident where a van's in collision with cars and ended up on its side in the fast lane. Myself and another truck was shielding the fast lane from idiots ignoring the lane closure signs, so we was just crawling with the traffic, making sure no idiots go and crash into the accident scene. So I had a bit of a rant about that because there was a van decided to risk his life passing me, and you know, he proceeded to get right up to the van on its side and then sat there for a few minutes waiting for someone to let him in. But that's not after he'd laughed, giggled at me and stuck his middle finger up at me as well, because I'm an idiot apparently. Never mind. Anyway, I'm not going to show you that because I was far too angry and emotional. So I'm just going to cut to now. We're 13 miles away from the house factory where we've got to take this roll. We've also got a load and roll out going to Basingstoke for tomorrow morning. Now, having seen that crash, I'm going to guess that that part of the M40 is going to be closed later on, and possibly, well, there's got to be multiple miles of tailbacks leading up to the incident on the southbound carriageway of the M40 as well. So I'll probably seek an alternative route when we get out of here, or I'll have an early day and come down in the morning when it's all cleared. But we're on the M42 now, 12 miles away from the house factory, as I said. Right, 1 hour later, our trailer's been loaded, I should say, and we're allowed into the site now. So we've got to just drop our empty and then sort out the other one. It's another interesting load. I think it's one stack or 2 stacks and then a load of beams, so let's have a look. putting the last pack of beams on. Yeah, he's done them now. Alright, so one stack at the front, then 3 stacks with a beam across the top. But it's all the floor packs and all that crap on top as well, which does my head in. I'm going to park my trailer next to it. And hopefully I'll be able to leave it there instead. Ready to go now. Did I tell you it was Basingstoke? Sorry, I've been messing around that long, I've lost track of what's what. Yeah, they'd already started to load this trailer. I already told you that, hang on. Right, let's start again. We're leaving now for Basingstoke. Got enough time to get there. We didn't start till 8. Well, 20 past 8 this morning, near enough. We have got a pretty load, but also pretty awkward. Night. Sometimes we'll park up there and run off with it in the morning, but it's only bloody Friday tomorrow, isn't it? Yes, it's Thursday today. I didn't touch my phone then because it came to me just as I thought about it. Yes, only bloody Friday. We're going to wake up in Basingstoke in the morning. Find out what we're going to do next. So hopefully we get a head start by running down tonight. Plus we get an extra bit of night out money too. Sorry, Mr. Jaguar. He was right behind the hedge as I committed. Such a bad junction this is because we're pulling out ever so slow and there's people coming down a hill. I'll show it you next time I'm here. But everyone's racing to get to some traffic lights that are on red. And they won't just let me out, even though they've just done a queue right there. I love this bit because you go underneath the M6 there, what we just did, come round to the roundabout, wait at the lights that have conveniently just changed for us, and then go back under the M6, snake underneath it, and join it. Lovely. So, we're going to be going down the 42, down the 40, to the Oxford Mess, junction 9, the A34, down the A34, off at Newbury and down the A339 towards Basingstoke. Ironically, that's the way we just came back up, in case you didn't know. Yeah, we're going underneath the 6 now, you might just about see it in the corner. Give the guys in the factory over there a bit of a farewell. But we never know, we'll see them again. A bit of debris in the road there. Someone's lost the wind. And now we're on the motorway. I don't know what to say now. Smart motorways. Only for the smart. We want the M40 shortly. So I want to keep here. I intend to keep here. Can't remember if I've got to move over for one more junction. But either way, I'll keep over here to keep away from the M42 mess which stays over the right hand side. Yep, junction 4, hard shoulder for junction 4 only. Then after that, hard shoulder for M40, so we'll be back over into the smart lane. Might be able to catch a few last minute .commas. I'm gonna guess Tool Station is gonna move across shortly. Try and push his way in. You can just tell some of them by how slow they're creeping up. Tanker driver over there. He's moving across as soon as he saw the sign now. There's still a mile to go, or half a mile now, until the junction. There's a nice, well, I was going to say M4, but there he goes. There goes Mr. Tool Station. Lovely jubbly. It is an M4. Told you, didn't I? Knew exactly what he was doing. Hopefully that's everyone from the lastminute.com checklist. I'll just stay over here now. I reckon there's still going to be one or two more, so let's just keep safely over here, out the way of them all. There goes one, front of the truck. .3 of a mile to go until we have to split. There goes the van. Now, should be good. Let's go. The M40 awaits. Mr. BMW's just seen me and realised that he can accelerate quicker than a lorry. I don't think he's realised he can go around a corner quicker than a lorry though. I'm sure he will if I move out to overtake him again in a minute, but I'm not going to do that. We have to merge into the right hand lane here, so there's no point undertaking people. And there we go. Volkswagen's put his foot down. BMW wants to sit behind the truck. Lovely. Right, that's enough waffling. I will get back to you when we parked up in Basingstoke, hopefully. You're not going to believe this. Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen, ladies and gentlemen. A Maserati Lightning McQueen. What is that? Oh, perfect example of someone with lots of money and a sense of humour. Absolutely fabulous. You can't even get whatever it is on the back of the car. But I tell you, that has made my day. And a poor gentleman there walking down the A34, God knows why, but he's got tents and... oh, my mood has just dropped straight away after seeing that gentleman. Hopefully he's doing something for charity and he's got lots of support and he isn't a poor homeless man. But look at that. Lightning McQueen, ladies and gentlemen. A Maserati Lightning McQueen. What is that? Absolutely fabulous. Right guys, that is our load. It was a bit of a dicey one getting all the timbers latched down, and I've had to put a few nails here and there. We got a separate roll of stuff there on some flat bits of chipboard, and then just a normal stack here. Everything seems to be okay. We've had a minor collapse here on the way, but I noticed it pretty soon and got it re-tightened up, so that ain't going anywhere. It's just fell in on itself, like I said. And it sounds to me, I just want to show you before I go. We're on the site, by the way, Basingstoke. I've been here before. Spent the... I think you find that funny, do ya? That's Was It Games. I just want to show you all my absolutely glorious dinner. It didn't take me too long to cook. I've only just parked up, to be honest, and I managed to make this little box out of a takeaway wrapper and some PVA glue on the way. These ketchups just happened to be on the side as I was coming out the diner. I mean, yeah. But other than that, I'm a great cook. The fries, just simmer them in some sesame seed oil and they're good to go. I just hope she's put some... I just need to find some salt to put on the fries. So, anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Oh, it came with these as well. I've brought some of these with me as well. Some gherkins. And some sauce. Stop laughing, I'm filming. And some sauce to put some sauce on. That looks... oh... that looks hotter than Jordan in a heyday, I'll tell you. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to check out tomorrow's vlog, because it's only bloody Friday! And I'll see you all later, guys.